just going to admit they're old.
I was born in 1926 out at Rockford. My father was Ethan. He was the son of Jacob. Daddy was raised by his Uncle Joe, which is a brother to Jacob and Bond. Uncle Joe, I remember him very well. He didn't really resemble Bond all that much. Maybe the difference was Uncle Joe wore a big mustache. And he didn't talk as much as Uncle Bond. I know Daddy and I would go up to, they lived north of the Park Place. And it was cloudy day, it was pretty dark. So there was rooms all the way around there. But if Daddy and Uncle Joe didn't have any particular thing to talk about, we just sat there. Like the old engine way. And maybe sat there 30 minutes without anybody saying anything. And then we get ready to go Joe would just come back, back seat and hug me, But and he talked a lot of Chickasaw. Daddy could talk a little bit. And I really didn't know Uncle Bond until, I'd say after I come home from the Korean War and I went to work up here at the police department, and then I'd see him on the street, and we'd always talk and visit. Uncle Bond loved to visit. And he said he still dressed old way. Kept a blanket over him. He said, go outside on the south side and sit out there in the sunshine a lot. And Daddy said he showed him how to go into the fireplace, take his dirt in his hand, and build a little nest of dirt in the dirt, and then he'd go in there and get a coal and carry it out there and put it over in his big old pipe he had. They said it was a great big old pipe. He said the shoulder loved to carry out there and smoke that hot in the sunshine. That's about all Daddy ever told me about the show. He didn't talk much else about it. Anybody have anything on the, if you might want to know that I might remember I've heard about?
Elmer, I wanted to clarify something here. Myrtle says that his name was Ashoma, A-S-H-O-M-A. That's what you're saying, A-S-H-O-M-A. Okay. I thought you were saying the showbud.
Yeah, he's buried down one of the. Yeah, I understand he went down there for a bit.
Your dad is.
The old
She
house,
lived there. Sister.
the old house,
Married.
we lived in out there, the old log house, that was his house originally. And then, I think Bond, I don't know who all was born there, but Daddy always told me that his father was born in the old house, and he was born in the old house. And, of course, I was born there.
Does anybody know where her grandmother was buried at? For sure. Besides
You're talking about,
Ashoma's.
wow.
Oh, you mean Shoma's wife?
Yes.
Yeah, it was buried out at our trailer, out in a,
Out the law offices, but nobody knows
Yeah, I never
whereabouts in the past.
Daddy never did say anything about it.
yeah, that's where it was. He told Papa he know where it's at, he go fenced over. I said he didn't know.
Elmer, I bet that's that cemetery I was talking about.
No, it wasn't no cemetery, it was just out in the, they
Well,
probably lived there.
That's where Daddy showed me there was a cemetery down by Wild Horse Creek.
No, this is over at our trailer.
Well, our Peter Wild Horse runs back
I know
there.
it does. It might be.
Was it on officer's place?
Well, all I know is it's a couple of miles east and south of where we lived out there in Rockford.
I know where law offices.
So Daddy was born in 1904. And so say Daddy was 5 or so, it was in 1909 and 1910. Myrtle, is the date on that grave down there?
No, I didn't know what it was, and one of my sisters told me that her grandpa died in June, but not on what day of the month, but in 19 and 15. She said it was the year I was born.
It was 1950. Gotcha. Yeah.
So I was only 2 months,
Daddy was,
2 months old.
that was called, when he talking about Daddy was there, you know.
I didn't know you
When I
had
was 4 years old.
Did,
Do you know when your grandpa came to Oklahoma?
No, I don't know that.
It could have been 1850, 1860, somewhere.
well, you just don't know you ran.
Let's, Myrtle, take over now and talk to you. I don't either. Daddy never did say anything about it.
Your name was Molly, I know that.
You know, I never.
And she's buried down there. Mountain View, down towards Archon. Mountain View or Mountain Top or something.
Like I told them, they told me to turn around, I said, you already got the good side.
We got a picture of her.
Trying to get a picture of everybody. Then when we get the picture, we're gonna have to try to figure out who the heck that was. I think I'll remember you two, we get you both together.
I got everybody here.
We should have done it, we should have done this 100 years ago. I am Edna Durant's son. Ethan was my uncle. I didn't want to talk to you, they suggested that we do this, It might have been, see, I've been down in Lubbock, Texas, where my Willis relatives are. And they know a lot of the
Was there some folks here earlier that I met?
Yeah, they knew Uncle Joe. Let's see, who was it that raised my mother? Uncle Joe?
Joe? Joe, so none of Joe's folks.
We really had, I knew it was an uncle that raised my mother, because her mother.
A man called Daddy in the field, and he took him to the house, and his stepdaddy acted shocked about it, and then literally wore him out for stealing corn in front of this fella. And at that night, they lived at St. Louis over here north of Asher. Nobody knows where St. Louis is. It's a little community north of Asher, between Asher and Tecumseh. Daddy started out walking from there and walked to Rockford to Uncle Joe's house. And he told, this was Daddy's stepdaddy that worked him.
Who was his stepdaddy? I don't know.
His name was Burns, is all I know. And Uncle Joe said, Daddy said, Uncle Joe said, and he loaded the Winchester up and said, if he show up, I'll shoot him. Talking about his stepdaddy. So he never did show up to get him, so he stayed there with Uncle Joe.
Lived with Uncle Joe?
Yeah, I went to school out there at Rockford. Okay. Anybody got something else on their mind they want to talk about?
Now, let me,
Here we go.
Tell them what they call you, Merle.
Lord.
What was it you said they called you?
long time. But you know, do y'all all know where this all started from?
No.
Why, it started from Showman Nancy Durant. All this started.
Was Nancy's full-blood Chickasaw?
Yep. That's what my daddy said. See, I'm too young to remember, but I used to ask questions about this stuff. I found out, they asked me about it, they called me long time. Because I asked, and I'd ask. I wanted to know, and I'd ask, how did you know all this? She'd say, how'd you know? And I said, because I asked. There wasn't no reason why you couldn't ask, you just say he wouldn't tell you. But Tom was pretty good, he'd tell me if I'd ask him things. And it comes a time that you'd like to know these things, but it's too late. It done gone. I know there's things I would like. Huh?
I wish I had talked to you then, asked him a lot more questions.
Yeah, me too, but I didn't. I'd ask him things and he'd tell me. So, that's where I learned, I knew this stuff you tell me.
Which one was your grandfather?
And they were 11 children of us. They were the two died and their babies at 9. Some lived to be grown at one day and the rest of us, they still live.
Was he a chief?
So,
Well, how old was Joe when he died? Uncle Joe, how old was he? How old was Bond when he died?
97.
Bond was 97 years old when he died.
Horse thieves or anything like that?
And, oh yeah, Jacob was murdered when he was how old?
I didn't know that.
How old was Jacob whenever he was murdered?
But this is what Papa told me about Uncle Dave. He was killed up here at McAllister.
In time to get on.
No, Papa said there's across the railroad track where the depot used to be, right? And they used to
I've been looking for my
anyway, then they take him out from the railroad track. But I don't know how old he was. I didn't ask him. So, that's about all I know.
He was a U.S. Marshal.
Yeah, he was a marshal.
Starting to tell him something.
I don't know who she is.
Daddy had a sister. Daddy's sister, Edna, went to California with her husband, and I guess there was 3 children. In 1933, I was told. I couldn't remember when it was. He's here today. Her son, Dale. First time I seen him since he drove out of the yard in 1933, and they was on top of this truck. They was about like me.
Maybe you weren't waving bye-bye
No,
yet.
I don't think so. And his sister, is here, Pauline. She was about a month old.
No, I was born in 32, so it
So
was
he was about a
about
year.
a
I
year
remember
old.
there was a baby.
That was me.
And then he had a sister older than him.
Yeah,
I
Dora.
have one older, and then Dorothy, and then this is Charlotte. She was
the
born.
first one that was born after they moved
She
in.
was the first one born in California. First prune picker.
Mama said Daddy named her.
Yeah, that's what I always heard, was that Ethan named me. But I hear there's another Charlotte in the family, but it's Charlotte May,
Yeah.
and I'm Charlotte Fay. So I don't know.
Now, if I remember right, your grandfather stayed there in the old house when y'all moved out.
Okay, did anybody
But
say?
that's what I'd always heard, was that your dad had named me.
Now your grandfather didn't die until after y'all went to California, right?
I haven't the fullest idea. As far as I know, I never met my grandfather.
There was a Mr. Willis who stayed around there in that old house for 50 years, and he married Willie Terry after old man Terry died.
Okay, and then I've got a brother here too. This is Desmond. My mother had two families. She married.
Right.
My dad died when I was about 16, and then she married again. And this is
This is not
yeah, one of my brothers.
I don't remember you. Was you a baby when was you born?
45.
You were out there in 43, wasn't it, Elmer? 44?
44 or 45, I don't know.
Well, it had to be. I think it was 44. That's when I was in the service because I was
Yeah,
on.
you were gone.
Yeah,
But didn't Elmer come up when we lived in town?
when I lived there.
He came there, but I
I
don't
never
remember his
met
final
him till today.
papers.
I never met him till today.
Dorothy's not
Maybe
here.
really.
Dorothy's not here.
She's not here.
No, she's in Utah.
Okay, I was thinking she was. I thought, where is she? I'm missing. Okay, so here we are. 1, 2, 3, 4. Is that right? Okay. Say your names.
Say your name.
Say your name. And who you're married to.
Oh, Billy Joe.
Married to.
She owns me.
Okay. Okay, just go down the line. Why don't you say your name?
Now, Pauline. Well, you said down the line. Well, okay, I have to, my wife's very shy. This is my wife, Pat. My name's Dale Willis, and I'm Edna's son.
Okay, I'm sorry if I embarrassed you. This is Charlotte.
I'm Edna's daughter. My husband's name.
Right there, okay. Okay,
My name's Desmond Johnson. I'm Edna Durant's son. This is my wife, Mary Jo. My son, Johnny.
that catches everybody there. And you two here, Flossie, is that right?
I'm Flossie Durant. This is my husband, Cliff. I'm Bernie Durant's daughter.
Okay, that's what I wanted to say. Okay.
I'm Al Durant. I'm Joe's wife, son of Bernie Durant.
I'm Buck Durant. I'm the youngest son of Bernie Durant.
Bill, is that right? Is that your first name? Jim, okay. Can you tell me your name and whose son you are? I want to get it on to you.
I'm Jim Mauser. Myrtle Mauser is my mother.
Okay.
Bud Durant was his grandpa.
This is your
My wife, Sam.
Okay.
Mama didn't live all that much longer.
This and this.
Friend Lois Mills.
I'm an outcast.
Your name is Lois. My name is Lois. Uh-huh. Okay.
Might have been said there was two more girls.
Elmer, excuse me just a minute. You want to say your name and your dad?
My name is Elmer Durant, and my daddy was Ethan Lee,
And you're the oldest son.
oldest son of Ethan.
Okay.
I'm Joe Durant. Bernie. I have a son named Bernie. I named he lives in California. He still lives there. My daughter lives there.
And your dad was Bond?
Yeah. Bernie, they call him Bond, but his name is Bernie.
This is my husband, Jim Ward. And I'm Lois with the camera. And I'm Ethan, Durant's daughter.
Princess Longtime.
Wanted me to say,
Say your name and who your dad was.
well, I'm Vita Easley. I'm Ethan's daughter. Lois's sister.
Hey, don't go to sleep. TV.
Tell me your name and who your dad is.
My name's Albert Durant, and my dad's name's Albert Durant, and I'll be Bond Durant's grandson.
Thank you. That's what I wanted.
Who you
And
are.
who is this little lady here?
Go ahead, speak up. Like you do.
Your first name's what? And your last name? Who is your daddy? Albert? Okay. Ronnie, would you mind just saying your name and who your mom is and your grandpa?
I'm Ron Duncan, and my mother is Lillian Durant. His grandfather is Ethan Durant.
Okay.
Get me a copy.
Is this Monica? And this is your daughter Monica, right? Okay.
No. A copy of the picture.
Do I ever? Yes, I
You almost died.
I didn't know anything for a week. I guess I just turned on the inside. Tell Mama to turn her hearing aid up. Yeah.
Yeah, turn your hearing.
Yeah. Where's it at?
Lillian, somebody get her attention.
Let's see there.
Tell your name and who your daddy was.
I have to stand up and say
No, just right here.
Oh, my name's Lillian Duncan. My father was Ethan Durant.
Look in the camera.
Oh.
See, this is on film, so everybody can know. Wanda,
I'm Wanda Moody, and I used to be a dyke. My daddy was Ethan Durant's uncle.
okay.
And see, Ethan's mother and my daddy were brother and sisters.
Okay. Mama?
Is I'm Amalek. I'm supposed to say
Your name?
Willie Mae McCarty, but my name is Durant now. And I grew up at Tannehill.
Yeah.
And your husband's name?
My husband's name was Ethan Durant, Ethan Lee Durant.
Okay. How many children do you have?
Oh, I have 7.
Okay,
And I'm real proud of them.
And what are their names?
What are their names? Elmer Durant, Lillian Durant, with Lillian Duncan, Benny Durant, Lois
Ward.
Vita
Easley.
Patsy Dyer.
Susie Boat.
Susie Boat.
And that's your 7 kids. Okay. Now Myrtle.
Why, and I'm Bernie Durant's daughter. I have one son, Jim Mouse. And I'm very proud of him, and I enjoyed all this, my relatives here today.
Where do you live, Myrtle?
I live 10 miles south of McAllister.
Okay. Miss Durant, where do you live?
I live in McAllister, 903 East Pierce.
Okay. All right. Next, we're going with Jim here. Is that right, Jim or Bill?
Jim.
Jim. Okay. I've already interviewed you. You got two over there. We didn't get this one right here.
Tell her who you are.
What's your name?
Henry Durant.
Who was your father?
Bun Durant, Bernie.
Okay, are you the oldest son?
You're going.
You're the oldest one? You're the oldest son, right? You are the oldest son.
No,
Oh, you're not?
no.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. Okay.
I still don't get it.
See, I got it.
Which is making me go back and look at a lot of stuff and just take it off the list.
I said I didn't know what your last name was. I keep losing my name card.
It's been almost 2 years. I still haven't done it.
Ruth, right in front of you. Lady, you're on camera. Okay, and you're married to Benny Durant.
I'm married to Benny Durant.
Okay. Ethan's son.
Right.
Okay. And what is your name?
They're about the same time.
I've already got you. I'm sorry. Okay, I didn't get Albert
Well,
here.
most of them. I'm Albert Durant. Bon Durant's next to the youngest son. And I live in Dallas, Texas. I'm married to Noreen Chisholm, which she's kin to the Jess Chisholm way down the line. We have 3 children, Albert, Renelle, and Linda. And one sweet little granddaughter, Jessie Elaine Durant.
This is one we got earlier. Okay.
I am James Ward, husband of Lois Durant, Etham's daughter,
I've
and
already.
they call her Fast Tongue.
Oh, they're what?
Fast Tongue.
You got that on film, didn't you?
Go there, baby.
Rosemary.
I'm Rosemary Durant. I'm Elmer Durant's wife.
Okay. Period, and that's it.
That's all you got to say.
Can't help it.
I'm Vita Easley, Willie Durant's daughter. Willie is married to Ethan. Ethan is a nephew to Bon. All the others Durants.
Albert, you know Ethan very well.
The granddaughter, Bon Durant. And I live in Texas between Houston and Beaumont.
How many children do you
I
have?
have 5 children.
Okay. Do they all live there?
I have a daughter that lives in Casper, Wyoming, one in Denver, Colorado. I have a daughter and 2 sons in Houston.
Okay. And this lady right here.
It's your time.
Sylvester Durant was the son of Pierre Durant. Pierre was the son of the fur trader, Louis Durant. And Sylvester's wife was Martha Robinson. She was his second wife. And their children, one of their children was Chief William A. Durant. And Chief William A. Durant's brother, James Hutchison. They were half brothers. They had the same mother but different fathers. Was my great great grandfather.
Oh my. Okay.
My name is Alma Mason.
Okay, that's where I think I got your first name.
Okay. The names of Louis Durant's children.
Okay.
His wife was a full-blood Choctaw woman, and he was a Frenchman. And her name to us at this time is unknown. And the children were Charles Durant, whose wife was Yamenta Hillman, and a son Pierre Durant, whose wife was Rachel. Louis Durant, I do not have his wife, and a daughter, Selim Durant. She was first to a Foster and second to William Bill Taylor. The fifth child was called Montague Durant. His wife was just listed as Hoya, which is woman. Reese, I have it spelled R-I-A-S-E-Z-Z-O, Durant. He was also known as Tubby Durant. A female, Ilga Durant, and the last was a Margaret Durant, whose husband was Eli Crowder. So the Taylor and the Crowder are related closely to the Durant family. If they're Choctaws.
Do you want to read anything off of there?
Not right, because I don't really have it all together.
You don't have it all? Okay, you want to wait then?
Yeah,
Okay.
Okay. You know, our grandpa's name is, in the name is Bo Tubby. They changed it to Durant, which...
Oh, really? It was first Bo Tubby?
Yes, and evidently they changed it when Ashoma, is that the man?
Ashoma?
Ashoma. Okay, his name was also Durant, so it had to be changed between his mother and daddy. Somewhere in there is where the name was changed to Durant.
Oh, I never heard that.
The name of their mother.
But both of it was that our Indian name.
Okay, if y'all think of anything else, well, just tell me. And when you get all the names, well, why don't we read all those off?
Okay.
Okay? Susie, do you mind? Tell me your name and who your father was.
You want my name?
Yeah, because see, this is on film. Everybody's telling their name.
Okay, Susie Durant. My father was Ethan Durant.
But your real name is Charlotte, is that right? Okay, there's another Charlotte right down the table from you. One of Edna's daughters. And they said that Daddy named her name Charlotte. And she said she knew there was another Charlotte in the family. So she wants to meet you too.
That had been where Daddy got that name.
Yeah, and I never had heard that before.
I didn't know.
Okay. And this is your son's
Paul's girlfriend. This is Pam
and her two children. Okay. And Jessica.
Jessica's got to go in Wednesday to some work, so.
You're on camera. Okay, what's your name? Pat Scroggins. And who was your mother? Okay, and who was her father? Bon Durant. Okay. And then you're just a distant relative. Do you want to tell your name?
I'm Willie Bell Eldridge, and I'm Aunt Lustine's niece.
Niece, okay. All right. And your name?
Dolores Waller.
Who was your mother?
My mother was Lestine, who is the daughter of Bon Durant.
Okay. And anybody want to tell anything about their kids or where they live? Where do you live?
I live at Savannah, Oklahoma.
Okay. And where do you live?
I live at Payton, Oklahoma.
This middle.
I live at Canadian.
Canadian. Okay. Where do you live?
Payton, Oklahoma.
Okay, anybody want to say anything else?
Well, this is a wonderful crowd.
Thank you. Okay. Mind starting again because I didn't have it quite turned. Okay, now go ahead.
I'm Lois Hobbs Mills. My father was Joe Hobbs. My mother was Pearl Hobbs. And she was a real good friend of Wanda Dyke's parents, and we were raised near them.
Okay, and Wanda Dyke is the lady in the blue. See her now.
She was here a few minutes ago.
She was here earlier. Yeah. Okay, now we got you straight. You want to say anything else?
Well, I have a brother Russell and a sister Ruth and a small brother Benjamin. But I don't think that anyone would know him.
Yeah.
And I live in Savannah. That's about it. And I know I've had the Serber kids in school.
You teach
Pat,
school?
Yes, 40 years. And I had Jim Mauser and Sandra. So I just feel like one of the family, and I visit the Serbers.
Okay.
I'm Irene Lewis, and my mother is Leona Serber, and my grandfather was Bernie Durant.
Who? Bernie?
Bun Durant.
Bond.
Bond Durant.
You're saying Bond, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Your name?
Leona Serber, and I'm the daughter of Bond Durant.
Okay.
The oldest daughter of Bond Durant.
Okay, and how many children did you have?
5.
5? Okay, and what are their names? Can you name
Harry Serber.
Uh-huh.
Charles Serber.
Uh-huh.
Frank Serber. And Irene Serber. And Billy Joe. Not maybe.
Uh-huh.
The baby.
Hey, is there anything else that you'd like to say? This is your husband, right?
No, not living. That's my husband.
I'm sorry. Okay, I got it mixed up. Okay, and your mother?
Susie, Charlotte.
Susie Boatner. Okay, and your grandpa?
Ethan.
Okay, thanks. Okay, now I didn't get this fellow with the suspenders.
Good old St. Louis.
You need to get the picture right here.
I need your name.
My what?
Your name? No, I want you to say it.
Say your name so
This
she
is
can.
on film.
Serber.
Okay, and who was your dad or mother? Both.
Clarence Serber and Leona Serber. Durant.
Okay, and who was their mother and father?
Bond Durant
Okay.
and Manny Durant.
Okay.
Annie Durant.
Okay. All right, anything else you want to say?
Just had a good time, and all I can say. That looks like a lot of people that I don't know. Huh?
Where do you live?
St. Louis.
Okay.
Oh, he's one of those that say this. And your wife, is she? I'm mixed up. Which one is she?
She's not here.
She's not here. Okay.
No.
Is this your sister now? Is that
No,
right?
I'm Flossie. I'm his aunt.
Okay, I see you now. Okay. Okay, yeah. No, I didn't ask.
What part of her?
This is my wife right here.
Yeah, I got her.
I introduced myself. You didn't introduce
See,
me.
we
What part of
want this.
Arkansas do you live in? Benton. You retired? Do you fish, play golf, or what?
Not golf.
You don't play golf? There's some golf courses over there, aren't there?
Oh, beautiful.
Hot Springfield here.
Yeah.
They have a big one. I have a lot of them.
You want me to tell you? I can't.
Now, I'm just going to ask him who his father's was so he can put it on film. His name's Joe, right? Is he the oldest? Is he the oldest?
No, there's
You ought to take it off. You get your exercise. It's a lot of fun.
two older brothers, 2 boys. He's the third boy now, but he's got several sisters.
Yeah. Okay, now you're Bond's son, right? Bond Durant's son. Okay. Anything else you want to say, Myrtle? Anything you want to add? What do you think about this?
Oh, we had a great time. I found out I had more kinfolks than I had.
I know I had some, but I got acquainted with them.
That's right.
Well, I really didn't know I had all of them.
Two's all I know.
Who?
2, that was Elmer and Chichi.
And yeah, and you didn't know the rest of us were here. Okay.
told you around, but never had met you.
Yeah, and where do you live now?
Houston.
Houston. I didn't know if I got that earlier or not.
I met you, so I just asked you who you were that day.
Right, yeah, and you live here in McAllister, don't you?
Yeah.
Susie?
Again, you
No,
want my name
this is your husband's,
Albert.
Albert.
George.
Philip
Well, they
Butler.
called
We
me
didn't
out.
get him a while ago when we were talking with you.
My daddy's last name is Sarber. And I have a husband, 4 children, 3 girls, 1 boy. That's about all I can tell about him.
Okay, and your father?
And my daddy is, y'all call him Bob.
Right. Okay.
Tell her you enjoyed seeing everybody. And I enjoyed meeting all of y'all. I really enjoyed today. I'm not in good health.
Oh my goodness, there she is.
But I enjoyed it.
There she is, just running her legs off.
He's
fun. That's what we're talking
Tell him that it's your house.
Really?
We have
Was
a
you over there
family
talking to
reunion.
Susie?
And
Just now?
it's my house.
Well, I'm glad to see you. And you're still here.
Her house is
That's for the Von Durant family.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, go ahead and just go ahead and say your name again.
Well, I'm Elmer Durant. I'm the son of Ethan, who was the son of Jacob. And I was born out in Rockford, about 15 miles west of here. I'm now retired, living at 2 bedroom home.
Okay. And your wife is Rosemary. And how many children do you have?
I have 3 children, 2 girls, Bobby, Marion, and 1 son, David.
And do they live here?
Well, the oldest daughter lives, Barbara lives in Dayton, Ohio. Marion lives in Fort Worth. And my son lives in Stillwater.
Anything else you want to add?
No, not really.
And your mother's Willie Mae Durant.
Willie Mae. Party.
You have to stay on him now. He's not like normal people.
You got the red light on?
Yep.
Okay, my name is Lois Durant Ward. This is my husband, James Ward. We live in Tulsa. And I'm the daughter of Ethan Durant. And I had 3 children, Rhonda, Susan, and Jim. They all live in Tulsa. 2 of them school teachers, and 1 works at American Airlines. And I've been in Tulsa since 1954, so it's almost like my home. Instead of McAllister. And that's all I can think of.
Tell him your Indian name.
What?
Fast tongue.
Oh, today I got a new name, Fast Tongue. Hansel. Well, they were talking about the hotel names changed. Durant names changed to hotel here, vice versa.
Well, they were.
Well, now Joe was Daddy's daddy, right? Daddy's brother. Maybe Joe. Was Daddy's brother. Thank you. You were got it?
Yeah.
I just know that how much is your
Yeah, Daddy said that's what we do.
Turn out. That's all right.
That's our youngest son. That's our youngest son.
Yeah.
You go to get your
Which one? All right, do they all have children?
Lois is
I'm not.
You can talk now.
Here. Charlotte, you're on.
Well, you can say who you are.
We seen Alan. Yeah.
If you want to say who you are, that's fine. Just first name only. If you want to, you don't have to.
We've already told them once on the camera.
Okay, that's fine. I was going to give your debut right here.
Now, silent.
Good-looking family.
Is this automatic?
Yes.
Take another one?
It is good-looking family.
Yours is automatic, Albert?
You get it, Lord?
No, sit there a minute.
Yeah, I'm through if y'all are. I'll just film as long as y'all got to snap in
Boy,
the
my
picture.
grandpa sure had a big family, didn't he?
You do feel like a celebrity, don't you?
Belly and red light on the back. Belly.
On the flanger. Turn it around.
What are you talking about, me?
Just snapping white.
One
I
more.
said, feel like a celebrity tonight.
Yeah, you have to turn it. Turn this? Yeah. Just lift that around. That lever. Oh, the other way, like this.
You know, it really is in focus now. Leon, every picture I got, you're going like this.
Yeah, I know.
Keep your arms down.
Okay, wind it, take another one. You twist it.
You can stand over there.
Where's Leon?
He's over there. He's over there.
Where's Leon?
Leon, get over here.
You're not in the family anymore.
You are holding up everything. Bella. Where's Bella? Right there.
Just get the other end. Unbalanced there. Right in front of Lee, front of James.